Good Tuesday afternoon, Western Montana. I'm Kate Haake, and this is the 406, the Missoulian's weekday webcast. Here are the top headlines at this hour. Missoula County prosecutors have amended their complaint against a Grant Creek man accused of killing Darren Dede, a 17-year-old German exchange student attending Big Sky High School. The new affidavit says Dede had never been in Markus Karma's garage until moments before he was shot to death on April 27th. Prosecutors allege Karma and his wife set a trap for intruders who had burglarized their home twice before in the weeks prior to the shooting, but Dede was not responsible for those burglaries. Police have since interviewed two other teenagers who confessed to those crimes. Hong Kong's new Commissioner for Economic and Trade Affairs, USA, is in Missoula today meeting with business and academic leaders. Clement Leung assumed his post in early February and is visiting Montana to talk about market opportunities in Hong Kong, as well as in China and other Asian markets via Hong Kong. Jurors in Lake County are working today to reach a verdict in a lawsuit filed by the families of two Missoula teenagers killed in a 4th of July weekend crash on Highway 93. The families of Trevor and Tanner Olson are suing Hyundai, alleging a defective steering knuckle caused the horrific crash that killed one more person and injured 3 others. The manufacturer pointed the finger at fireworks that may have gone off in the Olson car. Montana Senator John Walsh is proposing a bill that would keep public lands open when the federal government shuts down. Last year's partial government shutdown closed Glacier and Yellowstone National Parks, along with Bureau of Land Management lands and the national forests. Walsh's bill, introduced today, would continue funding public lands at the previous year's levels if there is another shutdown. A new lawsuit has been filed over Governor Steve Bullock's nomination of 5.1 million acres of U.S. Forest Service land for priority management. The complaint filed by environmentalists is the second since Bullock forwarded his choices for expedited restoration and management to Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack in April. This one alleges a violation of Montana's open meetings law because a private committee advised the governor on possible logging projects. Last night, Bozeman city leaders gave their initial backing to a measure that would outlaw discrimination in the workplace, housing, and public accommodations based on a person's sexual orientation or gender identity. The City Commission voted 4-0 for the ordinance meant to protect gay, lesbian, and bisexual and transgender people from discrimination. The proposal must pass a final vote June 2nd before it takes effect. Have a great evening, Western Montana. Check back with us on Missoulian.com for updates and breaking news. And pick up a copy of Wednesday morning's print edition of the Missoulian for the most complete local news coverage in Western Montana. I'm Kate Haake, and that's the 406 for Tuesday, May 13th, 2014.